What happened yesterday was one of the great, I have waited for this comparison the whole time I've worked at Ford of Murfreesboro. I have waited and waited and waited. About 6-8 months ago, we traded for a 4-cylinder turbo Camaro. That was okay, it was whatever. I got to pull it up against the EcoBoost, do some comparisons. But here it is. The new S650 looks like a Camaro. They stole the Camaro design. I can see a little bit of that. There's a little bit going on in there. The Mustang, okay, if you'll stay to the end of the video, there's an S550. I compared it there as well. There's gonna be a lot of videos on this because I've waited for this. Some people do Ferrari, Lamborghini. Some people do Land Rover versus Jeep or whatever. This is my holy grail of comparisons. These two cars have been going at it since 1967. Casey, the Mustang came out in 64 and a half. I know, and it caught GM flat-footed. They didn't know what to do. So they started building it. We'll talk about the Firebird another day. But anyway, we're just talking about this. The last generation. This is a nice one too. You see that hole in the center of the roof? Hey, Ford, that's called a sunroof. You used to do that. Okay. The final generation of the Chevrolet Camaro. It's no longer with us. That's the second time in my life I've had to watch that car get shuffled off. But guess what? The Camaro's coming back. There's going to be an electric version. So we'll still get to do Camaro versus Mustang in the future. It'll just be Camaro SSEV versus Mustang Mach-E. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that sound exciting? It'll be faster. I'm just saying, it just won't have the sound. The Camaro, 455 horsepower, 455 pound-feet of torque. I think part of the reason why I like the Camaro is because it's a pushrod V8. See, the Hemi and the 6.2, they have a lot in common. The Mustang, on the other hand, that 5.0, 1.2 liters smaller than the Camaro. They have the same transmission, by the way, just to let you know. They actually have the same exact charge for it too. On the Camaro window sticker, it's a $1,595 tag, and on the Mustang, it's a $1,595 tag. But anyway, price increase. The Mustang puts out 486 horsepower, so 31 more horsepower out of 1.2 liters. There's a whole bunch more working parts inside that Coyote. I'll let you decide on which one you want. Casey, I'd rather have 4 camshaft. Casey's, I'd rather have pushrod. Whoa, hey. It's all about opinions, baby. That's what we do this for. That's why there's so many options. Got to have so many different choices. God, this was fantastic. Let me finish this off by saying one more thing. I am about 6'1", about 265 pounds. I don't say that to brag because it's nothing to brag about. I say that because you need to take this into consideration between these two cars. And if you want to add the Challenger in there, whatever. The Mustang is vastly larger. The Camaro, you're sitting down in that thing. You are in a cockpit. You are a race driver. The Mustang, you're kind of more sitting on top of it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, yes, I do. Let's pretend like you're on a skateboard, okay, and you're sitting on a skateboard. Just go with me. The Mustang, you're sitting on top of the skateboard. Let's say that on the skateboard there was a little hole, and your buttocks could sit down in there, and you kind of sit down just a little bit. Now you're in the Camaro. Yeah. Have a hobby.